Welcome back, guys. Tonight we are talking about having faith with God on the chronic illness journey. I'm so excited to do this one because faith is something that I cherish, that is so important to me, that has helped me so much on this journey, and I can't help but smile when I talk about it because of how much it's done for me and my experience with building my faith with God, and just how powerful it is and how powerful I know it can be for you too. Um, yeah, I guess that I didn't really realize that I'm doing these videos in kind of like a chronological order of where I was in my journey and to kind of how I built myself up. And the first video that you guys saw was about depression and anxiety. And a lot of tears were shed in that video because that is where I was in the beginning of my journey. And kind of making these videos in a chronological order in a nutshell. I didn't know these were gonna be done that way, but yeah, it's something that I prayed to God about. I wanted to develop a channel that could help people and have an impact and be a free space and a safe place where people can go and just check out my journey a little bit, learn a little bit more about me. And so yeah, let's just dig into this. But yeah, faith is so important because it keeps you protected while you're healing, and it bridges the gap of feeling like in that beginning feeling when you feel hopeless and you might feel broken. You might feel just totally unsure about this healing journey that you're about to take. Like maybe you try to heal forever, and so it really bridges that gap of feeling either hopeless or unsure about your journey to the other side of getting through the healing stages and getting to the point where you're seeing results. And it keeps you, I like to say, it keeps you protected during that time, because when we're unsure and when we're broken and we're super vulnerable, it can definitely keep the door open for other things to come in and take advantage of us. I'm talking about spirits, I'm talking about people, I'm talking about things in general. So having faith is like a blanket of protection as you're on the healing journey. And I love faith so much because it's a powerful weapon, and we'll get a little bit more into that. But I definitely wrote notes tonight because I was just I'll start filming and I get a brain fart and I'm just staring at myself in the camera and I'm like, okay. But anyway, I just think that faith is the bridge that carries you through in your chronic illness journey. And it's a really beautiful thing to have the experience of building with God. It definitely, for me, is everything. It's something that I can fall back on. It's something that I can, it's been something that I have explored in my everyday life, and I can take it to deeper levels and I can build on it and practice making it stronger every day. If it weren't for faith and actively pursuing my relationship with the angel of faith, my healing process would have been a lot harder and I might not have made it. Because it was by having faith and choosing to strengthen, it's kind of like a muscle, and choosing to strengthen that muscle within myself was what became my foundation to walk my life and to walk my healing path. And within that, I found strength. And so I think faith gives you strength. It builds up your inner strength, your inner, I don't know what it's called, but faith builds up your inner spiritual strength. I like that. And by doing so, it rebuilds your spirit because it gives you strength. Faith makes you stronger, and after you start to build it, other obstacles that come your way or come up during the healing process don't affect you so strongly as they would before. You're able to see yourself through the situation much easier. So faith kind of just becomes this way that you live your life, and it's not just faith, it gives you so many gifts along the way. Faith gives you light and brings you closer to God and others. And I think because it soothes the spirit and soul, it gives you confidence, it gives you strength, it builds your spirit, it gives you peace from that, you know? And from that, you can, you just become closer to God and others because you are having all those positive things and changes happen in your life. So you feel more positively toward yourself and more positively to others, making your relationships better. It's something that you realize is like always there. Like you always can fall back on your faith. You can always fall back on faith to get you through a situation. And you can always rely on it, which is awesome. And you realize that no matter what happens, things will be okay because you've learned faith, and it showed you that no matter what, things always have a way of working out and they will be okay no matter the season of your life. So I love that. Like, that's something that I've really learned from having faith. It helps you better navigate life, and it decreases fear in the body and raises the feelings like love, joy, gratitude, and you I can't read my own handwriting, and you can focus more on those feelings rather than negative ones like depression, anxiety, and doubt. And that's something that I've really noticed with faith too. It's like it totally suppresses the lower vibrations that like to take us out of our purpose, out of our path, out of our faith, out of our healing journey, maybe thinking that it's not working. And it raises all the ones that keep us in the light and closer to God. And I think that's so amazing because faith alone, you know, decreases fear, decreases anxiety, decreases insecurity, decreases doubt, and all the things that like to take us away from people, ourselves, our spirit, and from God and the good things that we're doing in life, and can even destroy our confidence, right? Because we all have a purpose here and we all have a job to do. And sometimes people don't even have enough faith and they don't think they can heal, or their faith is so low that they won't even start eating the healing foods, right? So just being aligned and start choosing. You have to, for me, it was a choice. I had to choose to start having faith on a whole nother level than I could ever experience 5 years ago. And since then, and building my relationship with faith, it's what's gotten me through the loneliest moments of my life, and it's what's gotten me through this healing process by myself. So faith is like, it's top tier. It's like my favorite thing. It's like the best gift that I could ever receive, and that I've also given myself because it was something that I chose to build. And honestly, I could definitely still build my faith, and it's something I need to work on every day still, because I think so many people are lacking faith and we're just not taught to have it, and we're not taught how to build it. So I feel like I could build it so much more, and I am looking forward to doing that and just working with God on that on a daily basis. I think faith is a powerhouse that raises your vibration in every way, and it's something that gives you hope, encourages you, makes you feel alive with light, faith, hope, joy, and happiness. And so yeah, it's just been an amazing thing for me. And from having faith, I know that like no matter what came my way, no matter what I was to lose tomorrow, that I would be okay because I have faith, and I've been through the worst of the worst. You know, God built me from losing everything, finances, my health. I was bedridden and I had lost everything, job, home, car, boyfriend, everything at once. And God totally restored me and built me with faith. And I did too. It was a joint effort of choosing. And yeah, faith is just amazing. So I hope you guys take part in faith. I hope you guys have similar experiences, and I would love to hear. Let me know in the comments below.